Hey guys, it's Anne. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my long-awaited All of My Dolls video for winter of 2023. I haven't done one of these videos in almost a year. This was the first video I ever posted on my channel, and I do realize I need to do these videos more than once a year because not all of my subscribers want to scroll back to my very first video to see an All My Dolls video, so I will be doing them twice a year now. I'm really excited to be sharing this with you guys. I'm going to be sharing 15 dolls with you. One of them is my Bitty Baby, 13 of them are my American Girl dolls, and I have one honorable mention American Girl doll who is a part of my collection, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be keeping her, so I just wanted to include her anyways though, because she does have a nice story behind her. I have wrote down the year and age and like time period when I got all of my dolls because I can't pull dates out of my head. I have no sense of time, and this is just so much easier for me than having to sit here for 20 minutes and think about the year I actually got these dolls. And I did have to do some digging because I, like I said, have no memory and I don't know what year I got these dolls. And as I go and as I say them, I will be putting them up on my display behind me. This is my Girls' Day Murphy bed. I use that as my display and put them up here too. I obviously have my Christmas display up still. I'm probably going to keep it up till February if I'm being honest. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First, we will start off with Bitty Baby. She looks so cute. This is my Bitty Baby Grace. I got her in 2006 at the American Girl Place, New York City. I had family living in New Jersey at the time, and my grandma took my cousin and I to the American Girl store and we got to pick out our Bitty Babies. It was really fun. I don't remember it that much. I do remember bits and pieces of it. But yeah, I like to include my Bitty Baby because she's like what started it all, and she's very important to me. She's got a lot of miles on her, and I still like dressing her. I don't include her on my channel very much, but I do like including her in my All My Dolls videos because, like I said, she's an important piece of me. Also, this outfit is so cute. I loved the Bitty Baby mix and match outfits as a kid. I have so many of them. The first American Girl doll we're going to be talking about is Mia St. Clair. She was Girl of the Year in 2008. I received her for Christmas in 2008 when I was 6 years old. I got the catalog of her like debut, obviously, in like January, and I instantly fell in love with her. I feel like that's very typical, like for someone getting their first doll, like they see the doll on the cover and they're like, that's the one I want. But I was obsessed with her. I slept with like the full page spread of her because I wanted the doll so bad as a kid. I received her for Christmas. I received all of her outfits except for 2 of them, but I have collected them since then. So it was really cool. It was really special to have her full collection as a child, and I really got to like appreciate it. And I also had her video game. Let me know if you guys ever played her video game. It was called Mia Goes for Great. She's sporting her Olympics jacket because she's an Olympic skater now. I also like to share this because I don't get to show it very often, but I did pierce her cartilage when I was in high school because I have a lot of ear piercings and I wanted her to be like me. So she has a tiny little cartilage piercing. And I love Mia. She is hands down my favorite doll just because we've been through a lot together. She's been out of the country with me. She's been across the United States with me. And I love her. She's old and crusty. Her hair is bad. Her limbs are loose. But I will fix her up someday. Someday she will be good as new. Next we have Josefina. So I got Josefina, or Josie. She is known as Josie around here, around my channel. I got her in 2009 at the American Girl Place, New York City again. My family was still living out there. This was the last time I ever went there. Hopefully won't be the last time I ever go to the American Girl Place, New York City, but it was for the time being. But I bought her with my own money when I was 7 years old. This was back when American Girl dolls were under $100. Fun fact, I remember specifically that I paid $97 for her. After I bought her, I decided I didn't like her anymore, and she lived in my toy box for a while, and it ultimately destroyed her hair. You're probably thinking, where's her luscious long hair? Well, when I was a child, I did cut it all off. I cut it off to about here, and she just always had short hair growing up with her. I debated on sending her to the doll hospital and getting her a full new wig because I wanted to be at her like full potential, but it just didn't seem like it was a good fit anymore because I was so used to her with short hair. So I found this great long bob on Etsy, and I think it suits her very well. I think it's very pretty on her, and I love the way it looks. I have a video of me rewigging her. If you do want to see that, I will have that linked in the description box. The next doll is my Just Like You 27 Dakota. I got Dakota in 2012 for my 10th birthday. I don't really know why I wanted her. I don't know why I picked her out. I think her pictures in the magazine were really pretty because of her layered hair, and like she just looked so beautiful. So I decided I wanted her. She was my first Just Like You doll, so she was kind of like the first doll I really got to name and like pick out a personality for. So I think that was really fun for me as a kid. I made her like smart, and she played like tennis. I don't know, she was really quiet. She was just like the nerdy girl. As a kid, I always made her wear glasses because, I don't know. I do have a few pairs of glasses for her, but now I don't really put glasses on her. She's a little bit cooler now, I guess. Not that wearing glasses isn't cool. I wear glasses, but I don't know. Her style and personality has definitely changed a little bit since I was a kid. But yes, this is Dakota. The fourth American Girl doll is Addie Walker. This is my beautiful Addie doll. I love Addie so much. I got her as a surprise Christmas gift in 2013 when I was 11 years old. I was in middle school at the time, and my school's library had her entire series in there, and I read it. I absolutely fell in love with her, and my grandma surprised me with her for Christmas. She had her wrapped in like 1,000 layers of boxes and wrapping paper and trash bags and all this stuff. And I was so shocked when I opened her up. I was really excited to get her, and I'm still so grateful for that. I love Addie so much, and she is definitely one of my favorite dolls. I would say my second favorite, probably. I have been grateful enough to acquire a decent amount of her collection. I would like to collect more of it, even though I do dress her mainly in modern clothes. I just like having them. I have her bed, and I would like to get more of her furniture pieces, like her bedside table and things like that. But we'll see. That's something for the future, not right now. The fifth American Girl doll that I received is my Just Like You number 23, Alex. She is my look-alike doll, blue eyes, brown hair, and freckles. We don't have the same skin tone. I have more of like a red skin tone. Anyways, I received her as an early birthday present in 2014 when I was about to turn 12 years old. It was a surprise for my grandma again. I had been talking about her, and I was actually saving up to buy her with my own money, and then my grandma and grandpa surprised me with her, and it was really exciting. It was another Just Like You doll, another one that I had because I have Dakota, so it was fun to make her personality as well. At the time, I was playing softball, and I don't know, I made her like me in that aspect because she is technically my mini-me. She's my look-alike. You probably have noticed her hair. So I did a hot water dunk on her hair because I didn't like the flippiness at the end. And now her hair just feels really weird, and I'm actually considering rewigging her. I just have to find the right wig. So I'm sure it'll happen. Just stay tuned for that video. And I just want to say, I had these 5 dolls for so long. I didn't get another doll for quite some time. And by the time I did get another doll, I wasn't super into American Girl anymore. So these 5 are like my original dolls in my head. The 6th doll is my Just Like You number 44. Her name is Reagan. I got her in 2015. I bought her for myself when I was 13 years old. So she was my second doll that I ever bought with my own money. She was my first doll with curly hair and my only doll with curly hair. I must have seen her in a magazine and just fell in love with her because I don't really remember like picking her out and choosing her and whatever. But I am very glad to have her. I love her so much. The 7th doll is my Isabel Palmer doll, which her name is now Alette, as most of you know. I believe she was Girl of the Year 2015? 14 maybe? I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. That's so bad of me. But I received her in 2018, 3 years after the last time I got a doll. I was in high school at this time. I was almost 16 years old. But my church was having an auction, and I won her auction for like 50 bucks. Technically my mom did because I wasn't there. But I was really excited to have her. I always regretted not getting her like growing up, I guess. So I'm really excited to finally have her. I renamed her last year in 2022 to Alette, and she's become one of my favorite dolls for sure. She is my mini-me, like dressing wise and like personality wise, I guess. I brought her to California with me, and that really helped me like bond with her finally after all of these years. And I'm very happy to have Alette in my collection. I love her so much, and I know that you guys know that. So the next doll is Molly McIntyre. She is a historical doll, if you didn't know that. Molly was actually my grandma's doll. My grandma got her in 2010, maybe 2009. I don't remember off the top of my head, honestly. I'll insert a picture though of like my grandma and me with her. I think it's 2009. but she gave Molly to me in 2020 as a graduation gift. I was 18. She knows that I love American Girl dolls. I mean, she's bought me like half of my dolls, and she knew that like I would take good care of her and I would be a good person to like inherit it, even though my grandma is still with us. I love Molly so much. My grandma also collected some of Molly's collection, and I have also inherited that. I want to get more of it. I don't know if I will, but I definitely do want to get more of it. I just need to figure out which pieces I want. I have obviously kind of modernized Molly, as I have done with Addie. I don't like to keep the historical dolls very historical because all of my dolls are modern, and I feel like it would like clash or something. I don't know. The 8th doll is Blair Wilson, who was Girl of the Year 2019. I think that's right. I got Blair in 2021 for an early birthday present from my grandma. I really liked Blair, and she was still available on the American Girl website 2 years after she was Girl of the Year, so I really wanted her. For no particular reason really. She has like the wavy hair, and wavy hair dolls actually terrify me, so I don't know. I didn't really touch her much after I got her. I just kind of like took her out of the box and looked at her, but I have like bonded with her a little bit, I guess. If you guys watched my naming my dolls video, you will know that I have renamed her June, but I'm thinking about retiring that because I just can't call her June. I think her name is just meant to be Blair, and I feel like it's actually more suiting than June because like, I don't know. Her personality just keeps changing, and I need to actually like sit down and just like stare at her and bond with her and figure it out. Blair was like the first doll I received when I was like first getting back into American Girl, so like she's kind of what like rekindled like the obsession, I guess. Not really, but kind of. Just like when I got her, that was the time when I really started wanting to like actually do stuff with my dolls again. The 10th doll is Kit Kittredge. We're in double digits now. I have wanted Kit since I was a kid. I have always loved her. She looks very much like I did when I was a kid. I was very blonde as a child, but not so much anymore. I got Kit in 2022, so last year. I got her off of Facebook Marketplace. She was the first secondhand doll that I've ever bought. She is an earlier edition. I don't know which one. She's obviously before they did the Be Forever revamp because she's got like the chunkier face and her hair is like her classic hair. I'm not a dating expert, so I don't know like the date that she would be from. I don't know if she's from when Kit first became a thing. I don't know. All I know is she does have a lot of stuffing in her. I'm not sure if that's original or if that's from someone tightening her limbs or something. I don't know. I haven't looked into it much. I do really like Kit, and I do really like her collection. I like the time period that she's from, and I do want to get Ruthie someday because like, I don't know, the collector in me just wants to. As I do also want to get Emily, Molly's best friend. The 11th doll is Pharris, which is actually a Gabriella doll. I cannot think of Gabriella's last name right now, but she was Girl of the Year in 2017, I believe. I bought Pharris, or Gabriella, off of the Goodwill online auction, so she was like my second-hand doll, and I'd never bought from the Goodwill online auction before. This is also the only time I've ever bought from it. Not that I have anything against it, I just haven't like found anything else that I really want, and I don't like bidding on stuff. It kind of stresses me out. But I bought her for like $16, and I fully intended on buying her and customizing her, and that is what I did. I'd had this wig saved on Etsy for like a whole year, and I was just waiting to find the perfect doll for it, and I finally settled on a Sonali mold. She is my first and only Sonali mold in my collection so far, and it was my first time rewigging a doll, and I wanted to do that since I was a child, so this was really exciting for me. And I even added little freckles on her, and I love Pharris so much. I don't remember if I said that. I got her in 2022. I don't remember. I got her in the summer of 2022 when I lived out in California. The 12th doll is Saige Copeland, Girl of the Year 2013. I got her in 2022 in October, maybe September. I honestly don't remember. She was a gift from my boyfriend who so graciously wanted to buy her for me. I bought her off of eBay. I got her off of eBay. She was my first eBay doll, actually. I didn't realize that. I got her for a really good deal. I've always wanted Saige, but as a kid, I just like never pursued it, I guess. And as an adult, we have money to do these things now, even though my boyfriend bought her for me. But I do love Saige. She has the wavy hair. I'm not as scared of her hair as I am of Blair's, but I guess only time will tell. I don't know. Her curls are already like half fallen out, I feel like, so I'm not that scared of touching it. I have really enjoyed having Saige in my collection though. I feel like we look really similar. Like, I'm not as like ginger as her, but like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think Saige is actually my mini-me? I actually originally renamed her Loretta, which I don't know if that's obviously going to stick because I haven't been calling her that, but her middle name would be Loretta then because it fits. I don't know. It just does to me. I love Saige very much and I'm very grateful for my boyfriend for buying me her. And the 13th and last doll in my permanent collection is my Just Like You number 40. This is Lena. I bought her for myself for Christmas in 2022, so just a month ago. I really love her. I just posted a video sharing the story behind her, but if you did not see that, she is a doll inspired by one of my childhood friends who is still my friend, but I really wanted a Jess mold and I really wanted it to be something special, and this just seemed to fit, and I love her so much. I was able to show my friend her and it was just really special. It was really cool and she was really excited about it. I love this Jess mold so much. I think she's so cute. I love this haircut too. After I bought her, I noticed that her haircut is very similar to Josie's. Should I do a comparison? We'll see. I don't know. I bought this Just Like You 40 off of Facebook. I did. I was originally going to buy her on the Goodwill online auction. That's where I first like fully discovered Just Like You 40, and then I lost the bid, and then I was going to buy her on eBay, but it was too expensive, and then I found someone selling her only like an hour away from me on Facebook, so that was a good deal. I don't have room for her on my shelf, so I don't know. You guys just don't get to see her anymore, sorry. Here is the honorable mention doll we have today. So if you guys watched my travel vlog of when I went to California, you will have seen that I found this Samantha doll at Once Upon a Child in California. I've never found dolls there before. I went there quite a few times when I lived out in California and I never found any American Girl dolls. But when I was visiting, I was dropping my brother and my sister-in-law off at dinner, and it was just right next to Once Upon a Child, so I went in and found her. She was the first thing I pulled out of the bin and it just felt like fate. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep her when I first bought her, and I'm still not sure. I don't think I am, just because I don't know much about fixing up old dolls. Like, you can tell her head is really wobbly. But I have fixed her up a little bit. I have washed her hair and I did a hot water dunk on it. Her hair is actually quite beautiful. I just don't know how to curl it. I did retighten her lens like temporarily. I'm actually going to fully do that, but I'm thinking it'd be better if I handed her off to someone who would like to fix her up, or someone who is just in need of a doll, because I don't really like Samantha dolls. Fun fact about me, Samantha is my least favorite American Girl doll. I don't hate her, she's just my least favorite, and I don't really know why, but I do think this one's very pretty. She is a 90/91, 1990-1991 doll. People have dated her. She's got these spider lashes and these slate eyes, so you cannot tell because of the ring light, but if any of you are Samantha experts, you will probably know what that means. I don't really know what that means, but smart people told me. So that is all 15 of my dolls in my collection. I'm so happy to finally be sharing this video. I'm nervous to edit it to see how long it is because I think I'm almost at a half hour, but we'll see. Thank you all so much for your love and support this last almost year on YouTube. I'm so grateful for it. I'm so grateful for all the growth and for all the people I've met, and I can't emphasize that enough. I feel like I say it all the time, but I literally can't say it enough. You guys mean so much to me, and I'm so grateful to have this platform and to be able to share my love for dolls. This is something I never thought I would do, and here we are almost a year later, and I've grown so much, and I'm just so grateful. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope you enjoyed. I know a lot of people have been asking for this video, so I'm happy to finally be sharing it. I will see you in my next video. Bye!